No Film School's coverage of NAB 2019 is brought to you by Blackmagic Design, creating revolutionary solutions for film, post-production, and television. Rode Microphones, the choice of today's creative generation. SERP, simple, portable motion control.
Hey, this is Charles Hay, and I'm here covering NAB Show 2019 for No Film School. I'm here with Dan from News, Jan from Atomos.
Yes, Dan from Atomos these days.
Dan from Atomos, and we are talking about the new Shogun 7.
Indeed. Okay, so thank you for coming by. This is our latest and greatest small 7-inch production monitor, and no word of a lie, it is the best 7-inch production monitor on the planet. Why do I say that? Because Atomos has invested a whole ton of money into bringing you a brand new screen technology that gives you, believe it or not, 15 plus stops of dynamic range on screen at one time. The same as the Shogun Inferno, so 1500 nits, so still daylight viewable, really bright, great in a whole load of applications. On top of that, we've announced a really interesting function, which is the ability to do quad ISO recording and switching right inside this device. We've added asynchronous switching, so that on the Sumo till now you'll need a gen lock to do that. Now you don't need the gen lock, and the same goes for this. So you'll be able to get a four-way split, record all 4 separate HD sources, and the program output as a separate 5th file. I forgot to say, it does have all the recording features of the Shogun Inferno: 5.7K ProRes RAW, 4K ProRes RAW 120 on like FS5, FS7, 2K 240, so on, so on, so on, plus HDMI RAW, plus ProRes RAW from a Z6, Z7, the list goes on. Another new feature of this is we have Dolby Vision live playout. You can play log or raw out from here, or actually through from the camera, and have it play out using a special algorithm that we've licensed from Dolby in real time, frame by frame, doing the Dolby Vision display onto a Dolby Vision television via HDMI. And the whole point of this is, if you're shooting a Netflix or an Amazon show, then you can watch your dailies pretty much instantly in HDR Dolby Vision on a consumer device. And the idea of that is, obviously, that's still going to go back to Dolby, go through a creative process, blah, 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 but it'll show you exactly what's going on in the noise and the shadows and the highlights. Just give you the reassurance that what you captured is going to work in Dolby Vision. Other neat little touches, we've added ARRI anti-rotation locking pins on the...
Oh, that's really nice.
So, these are big things, we know they are. People are worried about them spinning, so, no end of manufacturers now make this whole pattern to stop it from spinning. Small thing, but, direct feedback from users saying, hey, where's my ARRI mount pattern? Well, there it is right there.
And then you guys have also, with the Shogun 2, made a couple of improvements or some changes to the available modules.
Ninja 5.
The Ninja 5 is smaller and has sort of an accessory module port.
Correct. So this is 1000 nits, does HDMI record, and now SDI record up to 4K 60.
Using an accessory.
We've got a new module. So we did announce already 2 modules, NDI and Sync module. They're still coming, but again, basically because of users just telling us exactly what they wanted, we had like no end of users on social media saying, hey, look, this is all great, but we want an SDI module. So HDMI built in, SDI, that's the accessory. And actually that's 4K 30, I believe, on the accessory, I think. I'm going to have to double check on the spec sheet for that. But this is giving you 2 SDI ports, which can be configured either 2 in, again for dual link 3G cameras, of some of the older ones that needed that to do 4K, 2 out, so you can actually play out simultaneously to 2 SDI devices when you're doing deck configuration. You can actually play 2 out plus the HDMI, so you can actually have 3 outputs coming out of a little device like that. Or more traditionally, like we've got here, 1 in, 1 out, so loop out to a wireless transmitter, whatever else. Lastly, we've also announced the Shinobi SDI, which is the 5-inch Shinobi.
Which has, the Shinobi has no recorder.
No recording, same screen as this, no recording. I'm sure you can get some shots of it, but with SDI in and out. So that makes it, it's $500, just under $495, $499, I don't know, something like somewhere around there. And it is basically the most versatile, small, lightweight, throw in your bag SDI recorder that we could think of, and that certainly we could make. And I think you'll see, a lot of it. It's really designed for broadcasts, for news, ENG, that sort of thing. So the Shogun 7 will ship in a couple of months, maybe a bit longer.
For under 1,500.
$14.95. Ninja 5's been shipping for a while. Module to ship imminently, next few weeks. Shinobi SDI again imminently. So
For $4.95.
yeah, $4.95 and $4.99. Can't remember. You have to check it on the website.